red flags when a narcissist stops having sex with you is because they're already getting their needs fulfilled elsewhere. Story time. When I was pregnant, my narcissistic ex, he stopped having sex with me. He said it was because he wanted to make sure the baby was okay. And this was from both pregnancies. We have 3 children together. The first one is our son, and the next time that I was pregnant with our twin daughters, he would not touch me, he would not have sex with me. Now, I recall during my first pregnancy, feeling like undesirable and asking him like, well, how are you going to get your needs met? Because like, I know I have needs, but I'm pregnant, and you know, if we're not having sex, like, how are you getting your needs met? Oh, don't worry about me, like, I'll jerk off and look at porn. Like, porn? What are you talking about? So his excuse was he wanted to make sure that the baby were safe, because, you know, not to get too graphic, but like one time we had done it and there was some bleeding, little bit. It was light bleeding on my part afterwards, and then after that it was just like, I don't want to have sex with you. I'm like, okay. So imagine going for months as a woman, not getting any, but to find out later on that your partner was a pathological cheater and liar, but you held out, you stayed faithful, you didn't bounce around and cheat and step outside your relationship. Like, that's a lot to process. And when you're pregnant already, you don't feel as beautiful. Your body changes tremendously. Your hormones, all these things are happening to you. But a lot of women, we sacrifice our needs when we're having a family, and we put our family first. I'm not saying all men do that, but it's so messed up how somebody could do that to a person without any remorse, and they do it every single time you're pregnant. You can have several kids with this person, and every time they stop sleeping with you, it's because they don't give a shit. They're constantly getting their needs met by going out there, easily lying and manipulating other women to think that, oh, you know, yeah, she and I have kids, or yeah, we're married, or yeah, that's the mother of my children, but we're not together, we're separated, we're split up, we're just cool, we're doing everything amicably for the kids. But they are really in a relationship with you. You're at home just waiting for this person to what? Magically become what they pretended to be. So this is why, like, it's important for us to not be so, upset at new supply or anything, whether or not that person may have infringed on your relationship because of the lies that they were told, and they think that they got this good man and he's learned from his lessons of his failed marriage and he wants to settle down with you. No, he wants you to settle down with him, but he's going to continue to be that low down dirty man that he is. I bet any amount of money that my ex stepped outside of his relationship while his new relationship, the person that he's with, was pregnant. I bet you that's when his mask started to slip, because that's when it slipped for me. When I was pregnant, that's when his ass was going out and staying out all night, not coming home. It was about once a month, 1 weekend out the month. I would get anxiety as soon as he'd say, oh, I'm gonna go have a drink with his best friend at the time, because I would know that he wasn't gonna come home. So I would get anxiety, and he would tell me I'm being hormonal and things like that. But it's like deep down, you know, so it's important not to ignore the red flags. And I had debated on ending things with him, during my first pregnancy, because I had a feeling like he was not ready to be a family man. But I tried to stick it out. And then it cost me 11 years of my time that I cannot get back. But God always restores the years that the locust has eaten. So I focus on that, and I trust in the higher power to make up for that lost time. And now that I have wisdom behind the mess, I choose to share this so that anyone that is in the situation that I was in, that it's better to get out now than wait, because they are never going to change. A serial cheater is never going to change. That's the hard truth that you have to face. There's no way around it, and there's no sugarcoating it either. So be safe out there and trust your gut, trust your instincts, protect yourself, protect your well-being, because these serial cheaters, the narcissists, are cheating and they're having unprotected sex with multiple people. So I thank God that my health is intact, but being with narcissistic men did bring things my way that, thank God, were curable. But still, you cannot play with fire. These narcissists like to play Russian roulette and take a gamble on their life, because they are so freaking deceitful and miserable. But you matter. And if you're pregnant and expecting, and unfortunately your partner is a narcissistic psycho-sociopath, you better find a way to just co-parent, parallel parent right now in that relationship. You're better off not being put under the level of stress that they will put you through, and staying out all night long while you're at home pregnant, barefoot and pregnant with your feet up, waiting for this dude to come home. They don't care about you, and they don't care about you guys' unborn child yet.